Rabies.
What he said.
Ding.
Rabies smiles with babies.
Ain't that what they say after the spelling bee? Ding.
That's true too.
That's when you get. That's when you get it wrong when they ding.
I don't know.
On the spelling bee.
The one to be on ESPN.
I just want
the little
podcast,
kid spelling bee.
I just want a podcast. Go home.
Bro, y'all be talking about the most randomest crazy stuff during Sports Rundown.
Like I said in the previous email, I just want a podcast. Go home, cook dinner, bro.
Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to another installment of The Corner where we talk all things music. We got Johnny, Lindari, and Chris in the building. How y'all fellas feeling on the third installment of the night?
I got my notes.
Got your notes?
Yo, what's up?
What did you happen to listen to this week, Lindari?
We listened to DJ Khaled. What was it? God did.
God did. Not God did. God did.
What he said.
And the Lord said.
All right. What y'all feel about it, man? What'd you give it, Lindari?
I forgot to round up my
We
scores.
right into
It
this
don't
thing.
matter.
Come back to me. Now, I want to be honest here. Come back to me.
Johnny, what'd you think?
Go ahead, Chris.
God damn.
God.
Everybody got the motherfucking skip.
I'm back. I gave this, what was it? I gave it mid. About a 6.
About a 6.
About a 6.
How many tracks did you like out of, what was that?
I didn't hate any of them.
18. I hated about 2 of them.
You hate it?
Yeah.
Hate's a strong word, man.
I didn't like the Nardo Wick song.
Hold on. Let me see what I put down for that.
That's the dude that's saying.
It ain't safe.
Who want to smoke with
Yeah, I
me?
don't like
Okay, I
Who
did
wants
put a
to
note.
smoke
I
with
felt
me?
like he was whispering the whole song.
Yeah, I didn't like that. And I didn't like the Future and SZA song. I didn't even get to
Future and
SZA.
Scissor. Let me see what
I didn't even
here.
get to SZA because I cut it off.
I'm not a Future
Okay.
guy, so
I just put that as like a
definitely
blah. Just a song. It wasn't terrible. It didn't move me. It was just,
Okay, y'all want the real?
what you got?
Okay. When you go to listen to this album, somebody hasn't listened to this album yet.
After you get past the first,
You're gonna go skip the first one, and you're gonna go once you play God Did, you play Use This Gospel, then you skip all the way down to Jadakiss Interlude. You're done. That's the album.
I swear to God. I was about the same way. I was like,
But I did like Juice WRLD's song on there.
Juice WRLD.
So-
No, I didn't like
Juice WRLD was cool.
I like Juice
It
WRLD.
was
I didn't
cool.
think
I
any of
didn't
them
know
was
that,
just terrible
but-
songs, but they wasn't just like, man, I gotta hear that again.
I say this every week. I don't feel that about any song. Ever, really. It's been a long time since I was,
What's
other
that?
than Chris Brown, that I was like, I would listen to this song again.
This album again?
Any song that we listened to, that
Bro,
we reviewed.
Well, hold on.
I judge like what I put on my playlist. Like, what that popped up on my playlist, would I be upset or would I be like, damn, I gotta skip that?
I don't think I would be upset about any of the songs, but it's like, do I care to hear this song again? And I don't feel that way about any of them.
Most of these songs, if it came up on my playlist, I'd probably skip it.
Yeah.
I liked probably about 5.
You like, and how many did you hate though? Because you said you
2. I
hated.
hated 2.
He hated too.
I hated 2 of them.
And the rest of them, you was just meh.
It was all right, but it was about 5 that I liked a lot though.
I mean, when I listened to it and when I played God Did, I played that back like three
See,
times.
I just listened to that once.
4 times.
And I was like, that's a cool song. Like,
That
you give
song
me,
was great.
You give me Jay-Z, you give me Lil Wayne.
That's a classic
I'm
song.
good.
The beat was great.
I want to know who heard whose verse first.
That's what you know what I think happened? I think that's like, yo, Wayne, Rick Ross, do this right here. I don't think they told them we about to give Jay-Z like 10 minutes.
No, because I want to know if, because he had to hear it, but I'm like, how did they get that out of Lil Wayne? Because Lil Wayne ain't rap like that in a long time. Ross wasn't no chump on that song either.
I don't think he's a chump ever, really.
No, but I'm just talking about like, that was a really good Ross verse.
I'm pretty sure that Rick Ross and Wayne did theirs and then they gave it to Jay-Z. Because I'm sure if they would be like, hey, Rick Ross, here's the song, he'd probably be like, yo, why is this dude got like 10 minutes and I'm getting a minute?
I don't know.
Well, because, I mean, Jay-Z's the GOAT.
Okay, whatever. Let's go with that.
I mean,
I'm not going to argue that he might be a better rapper than Rick Ross, but a man got pride too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you come to me with this song, DJ Khaled, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting, 8 bars and he's getting 48, I'm going to have some questions.
60.
He had 60. I wasn't counting. I don't even know how to count them,
He just
honestly.
throwing out numbers.
Yeah, I don't like shit. I just noticed, like, man, he's been going for a good little minute. He got some winning control here.
Man, he was in there ad-libbing,
And it was
coaching
good.
himself and
Yeah, it was
pushing
good.
himself
I
along.
think
It was-
one of the greatest verses ever, man.
See, I ain't get that.
it was
Come on,
good.
bro.
It was good.
Why you always got to go over the top?
I'm sticking
It
my
was
neck
really-
out there.
it was really
one of the greatest
good.
I'm
verses
gonna chop
ever,
your
man, I
fucking
feel
neck
like.
off.
For 4 minutes, it was an awesome verse.
It was a good verse.
It wasn't boring. It didn't feel like 4 minutes.
Now he's out here saying greatest verse ever.
I don't
No,
know- I don't know
one
if
of the
that's-
greatest.
I don't know if that's-
Obviously, not the greatest
I don't know
verse
if that's
ever.
Jay-Z's
But
greatest verse.
It's his only verse this year. I've been counting.
That's another point. I don't know if we're getting no more Jay-Z this year.
That's
You
cool.
come out and give us 4 minutes, and your last album was 29 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna hear from him again this year.
yeah,
I mean, honest question.
mean-
did you really think that though?
Think what?
Like when you heard this, were you like, damn, we probably won't get a Jay-Z album because he did 4 minutes right here?
No, I was making a joke. I don't know.
Oh, I was like,
Because
come on,
Khaled
don't
said,
do that to me.
Khaled said when he recorded this song, Jay-Z requested like six more beats or whatever. So he might be back in the shape. Might be, you know.
I mean, it was good as hell.
Brush the dust off. You know, he ready for an album. Got something to say, I guess.
I feel like when you listen to this, you can tell. I don't know the best, like you can tell like there's levels with everything. Like you can tell what level people on. Like you can have like Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Wayne, Kanye, Eminem. Now, I mean, some people might say Jay-Z's way above, but I can just see like those are like high level professional rappers. And then you got people like Lil Baby. I'm like, he's really good.
He's getting there.
Yeah, he's really good, but he's just not like
He's
up
not.
to that level. And then you got like Nardo Wick, who I was like, what are you doing?
I don't even know who that is.
he's the one that
He's
I
the
was
one
saying before.
whispering.
He was
I'm saying
who want to smoke with me or
That's
whatever.
I don't
that
know who
song.
that is though.
That's how I step on niggas. That song.
What I tell you earlier, man. I don't like none of these new niggas, man.
That's what I'm saying. And then another thing about the album, I thought some of the combinations were weird. Like the one with
Yeah.
what was it?
No, it was the
Family
one with Lil
Good?
Durk.
I like.
Which
I
one
like
had Lil
that
Durk?
song.
With Lil
Family
Durk,
Good.
Roddy Rich, and what's
Oh,
the
keep
name?
going with Lil Durk, 21 Savage, and Roddy Rich.
But that's what Khaled does, though.
Yeah, but
he
those
mashes like the most randomest collabs together. He's done that on all.
Why
his
though?
albums.
That didn't sound good.
That's what
Khaled-
he does.
Khaled does his best in entertaining multiple audiences
But
on one album.
with those three,
they were totally like it was whack.
I wasn't even a big fan of the other 21 song on there. I don't know the name of it. I don't really care. But
Way past love.
yeah, but those three by themselves could give you a really good song.
Way past luck was better. That was
I
21
think
by
that was
itself.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good.
Those three by themselves can give you a good song, but when you put all three of them, like Roddy Rich and Lil Durk are like the same person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Roddy Rich is like more like.
Like Lil Durk is on that. Like it's similar. I feel, and then the two of them on the track, you might can't even get that off. But when you throw in 21, like 21 you just threw that shit way
kind of
off.
ruined that song.
Yeah, you threw that way off.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I
think
21. I thought 21 was the best on that song.
I don't.
I like the Roddy Rich on the song.
I mean, he threw it off with the As far
Yeah.
as going with them, I just thought he was the best on that song. Not that was good or anything, but he was better than them.
I think on.
I like to party. All
Yeah,
the time. Party
that
all
sample
the
on
time.
that, I thought that was kind of cool how they put the sample.
That was
in
a
there.
hard song.
Yeah, it's like
That
go
was a
ahead,
hard
Eddie.
song. That was a hard song.
Party all
But
the time.
on Big Time with Future and Lil Baby, I think Dirk would have sounded better on that than Future.
I'm not a Future guy.
Future's losing his luster. I think.
I've never found the Future luster.
Like Future have like one or two songs. You like that shit hard.
Yeah,
I don't.
Every now and then you might.
I don't.
find a good
I
Future
could
song.
not tell you one Future song right now.
Let me see, man. I
You-
feel like
you
I got
know,
one.
Turn on the
Life
Lights.
is good, man.
Turn on the lights. You right. I do
You
know,
know
that
Turn
song.
on the Lights 'cause
I
it
do
got
know
Kelly
that song.
Rowland
You
on
right.
it.
I do know that song, but that's it.
No,
Turn the
it's
Lights.
more than that. I'm not in the Future house, so I can't rattle them.
Wait for
I
you?
don't have it.
You can't play that.
I only played like 5 seconds.
That don't
know that
matter,
song?
man. Copyright.
We criticizing the work.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
YouTube
We-
don't
Fuck.
care, bro.
We ain't figured it out because it's some dudes on there that went through the whole album, so we got to figure it out. But whatever. What was your top 3 songs on there?
I said mine.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, you said.
The only
pretty
three
much
that
what
I
Chris
like.
said. I said when he sounds like I was about the same way. God did use the gospel. I really don't like Kanye with the gospel stuff,
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that.
I thought I liked Eminem's
It wasn't
verse
horrible,
on
but I'm
I
like,
like
bro,
Eminem's verse on that.
and it was
That
kind
was-
of weird
that
how he
was the
went
first-
Jesus heavy on that song, on his lyrics.
That was the first time. Well, you got to think. The name of the album is GODDID. Kanye's coming off of a gospel album, so
I understand
it was kind
that.
of like he funneled them in there, and
But
that
he
was
could've just-
an Eminem verse that I didn't hate.
bro,
Yeah.
bring back College Dropout, Kanye, man. I don't know what's going on. This is craziness.
This might be gone.
Well-
it is gone.
It
You
might
think
be
we can
gone.
get like? I wrote down like I will settle for my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy, Kanye.
I don't know.
Is that gone?
We get glimpses of it.
Like if we get that, I'd be
You be okay?
yeah. I mean, the other Kanye, I was like, man, it's not terrible, but this ain't the Kanye. This not the guy I know.
It's not the Kanye you love.
Yeah, I was like, this is like the dude that he went in a coma for 20 years and he woke up a different man. I don't really know this man. But it was still number 2 for me. Then the Jadakiss one. I don't know why I said it was a interlude or something like that.
I think that's just how they named it.
Okay, so I was like, man, that's crazy. This should be a song. Like, this is
Yeah.
probably one of the best one on here.
I did like
I mean, that's Thanos.
Fam
you know?
Good We Good
Yeah.
with Roddy Ricch and Gunna. I like the beat on that. I liked Staying Alive. Not Staying. Oh, I did like Staying Alive. Staying Alive was all right. Bills Paid had a good sample on it.
He liked that song.
You know what? That reminded me of
He liked
He
that
liked.
song.
He's gonna like the video better.
reminded
He's
me of, like,
definitely
Dead
gonna like the
President.
video better.
I know.
Definitely.
They got a video?
It will be,
I
I'm
was waiting
sure.
for it. I was half.
I was like,
listening
it's
to
not
it.
for me, but I could see women. That's going to be their anthem too. This
Yeah.
I said that mug juicy like it's marinated.
Yeah. I was like,
What?
you nasty, Lotto.
Man, I still don't look at her like that, man.
What?
'Cause
Like a woman?
I just, I don't, man. She
What?
like, cause I told y'all this before. Like I remember she was like a little girl on a Jermaine Dupri show, and like I was an adult then. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't seem like that long ago to
Oh,
me.
see, I didn't. Okay, I can see. how you
Yeah, she was
understand
like
that.
a little girl on there. You know what I'm saying? So
What was I gonna say?
Party all the time. Party all the time.
That was a good beat. That was a good beat.
That was okay.
so overall, what do you give it?
I say it was mid. He's got some songs on there I like.
Mid, what about a 1 through 10? What would you give it?
7.
7?
7.
I'm right there to 6, man. I was like, it wasn't the worst thing. Wasn't really the best thing.
The thing with Khaled's albums is they start off strong. Like every one of them
I wouldn't
starts off
say that.
strong.
He had
No,
one strong song.
They start off strong and then it just
It's a really,
drops off.
it's a really strong song.
I'm like a strong 5.
It
mid.
drops off.
I
His
wouldn't be
albums drop
mad at
off.
Yeah, I'm like a strong 5.
They drop off.
Another
What
thing
you
I
giving
thought
Khaled?
was, it didn't like, we did the Calvin Harris, and I was like, this album just makes me feel happy. Like,
It was
it's
great.
upbeat. That motherfucker's great.
It was great.
I listened to this, I'm like, I don't know what we're doing here.
You don't feel no kind of way.
No, I was just like, whatever. Guess I have another Monaco.
Where you giving Khaled?
I'm gonna give it even though I really only like 3 songs on there,
You can give it
those
mid.
3 songs were like really good to me.
You better not fucking pat the stats,
I'm gonna give
Chris.
it 6.7
All right.
mid.
Wait,
it's
you only
between-
like 3. What about the rest of them? Did you hate any or what?
What song did you hate the most?
Definitely Bills Paid.
I didn't like that song either. If that makes you
Lotto
feel
did
better.
good, but then City Girl, I don't like City Girls at all.
And a Sod song. No, I'm just kidding.
Like you
It's
gonna
like
diss this
yeah,
nigga's
on the
son,
man's
bro?
song.
Oh, we had his son just talking?
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
But I mean, that's what is it? Staying Alive song with Drake and Lil Baby. Like that song was so short. What is it? 2 minutes 58 seconds.
Yeah, I put
That's-
that down to 2.5.
That's
Definition
music
of mid.
nowadays.
I know.
That's
But
music.
I mean, I feel like that counted against it. I mean, obviously like Drake and Lil Baby. That Lil Baby's cool to me, but it wasn't Lil Baby's best effort on this album. Even the other song with him and Future.
Does DJ Khaled pay these people?
I don't know how this play out. They got to get something for.
But
the
I
song.
think he has the relationships where he can get music from these people. Though.
They ain't doing it for
I don't
free.
know. Like, yeah.
No, but I know it's not for free. But I'm just
You
saying,
gotta give me something on the back
He
end,
has
though,
the
right?
relationships to get these people in there and do this stuff. Like fucking Dr. Dre made that beat with Eminem and Kanye. Like, how much you think it costs to get a Dr. Dre beat?
Nowadays?
He's still Doctor, bro. He's still the Doctor.
He probably giving them away now.
No.
Nah, he ain't giving.
No, he ain't giving shit away. After a brain aneurysm, he ain't giving shit away. And that divorce,
He had a
giving-
brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
You don't remember that? He thought he
We
was gonna
talked
die.
about
He
that.
thought it was almost.
I don't remember that.
Oh man.
Damn. That marriage will fucking kill you, man.
It was like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, it was right after the divorce.
Yep.
Well, the divorce just got finalized like a month or two
It was
ago.
right after the divorce was
Yeah.
in the public.
That's why marriage.
She was
ain't
driving
no
them
joke.
nuts, man.
Yeah. It was probably steroids, allegedly.
Oh, you saying my nigga juicing at
Bro,
60 years old?
Are we gonna act like we don't notice this man's yoked now? Mm-hmm. Head bigger than Barry Bonds. I'm not gonna ignore it.
It ain't like the record labels testing them for steroids either, you know.
I'm not gonna ignore this shit.
All right. Let's move.
Solid 6, DJ Khaled. Next time.
So what was
How
it?
can he
What
make
did you
this
give
better?
it out of 10?
About a 7.
7. Okay.
How can he make it better?
Honestly, for me, I would say first some of the combinations, man.
Ho said it was one of his best albums.
It's like Tark Hill when you get down there with Tua. You got to say something good.
I mean, the man gave you 5 minutes to rap.
Yeah,
on a
you got to
song.
say something good.
I don't think he had a choice. I think Jay-Z went in there and just went nuts.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he just went
I mean, you
nuts.
can't turn off that.
I don't know how you can make it better, man. Just some of these people, I'm just not
Not a fan of.
Yeah, I like Quavo and Takeoff. I'm not opposed to them, but on the song, I was like, I like to party all the time. But then y'all didn't really talk about shit.
They was talking about partying.
Like I said, you wasn't talking about shit.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna get that out of them, though.
Yeah.
They're never.
I'm like,
they're
goddamn,
probably.
say
Dude,
something.
they don't even write their music.
They got the AI?
No,
Okay.
like they literally just hear the beat and just go in there and just freestyle some shit and be like, yeah, that's it.
Like Hov.
That's not it, though.
But like not.
That's not it.
I mean, you
But
know
not
them
like
though.
Hov,
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
you know them. Like they not as lyrical as Jay-Z.
No,
So they just
but
going
it's-
in.
and it's
They
not-
just going off of
I
like they
didn't-
feel good shit.
I didn't know that about them.
Yeah, they don't
I
write
mean,
music.
they still do pretty decent for them not to
Yeah,
write.
they just hear
Just
a
off the
beat.
dome.
They just hear a beat. You know, they do whatever they
Makes
do.
me look
It's
at
no
them a little
disrespect,
different.
but I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not complex rap, so
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
but it's
but-
just it's you got to think it's what they do though. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's what
like
they do.
it's feel good. This party music is like walking like you talking. Like that's like my favorite Migos song ever.
It's
It's the
elementary.
only one I probably like. But
Well,
it's
this didn't
really
feel like that,
simple.
though.
It was really simple. All of the verses. It's, you know, Drake's verse was the best on there lyrically, but I like everybody else's verse too. But it's simple. They just make that. That's the kind of music they make.
I don't know, man. I'd say, you know what? Some of the combinations was weird and just, I don't know, make them do better.
do y'all think Drake is done rapping since he opened up Khaled's album singing?
Man, I done never even crossed my mind, to be honest with you, man. Y'all,
I mean, he gave us
Yeah, I don't know.
He backed me in the corner. I don't know.
he gave us the Bahama Bop, and then he come on singing like.
Drake is that guy that he can do whatever he
Whatever,
wants though.
yeah.
He can sing, he can rap.
Do you think he cares about rap anymore?
I think it's still
again,
rap.
man, listen.
It's a with Drake though, it's like sports fishing though.
I don't
You
think
know
he's
what
about
I'm
to do the ride wave and be
You
like,
can't
you know,
let-
take this bullshit.
saying? You can't let like if Kendrick drop a dope album and J. Cole drop a dope album and they spitting, Drake could drop an album and rap.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because that's like his guys. Like
Who he
these
sees
are-
his peers,
yeah,
competition.
You know
If you
what I'm
added
saying?
them to
I can't let them one up me because
If
I
you-
still think I'm better than them.
If you added him to GODDID, do you think he stands up to them?
Drake can rap.
You think he stands?
Yeah, I'm
stands
like
up
Drake
in
can
that
rap.
song?
Yeah, that's like the Forever song.
Dude, honestly, I think it's a lot of people you could
Drake,
have put on God did. Like, come on.
Like Drake can rap though, so and I'm like you got hundreds of songs with him and Lil Wayne, that and songs with him and Rick Ross. I mean, like Drake can rap. You got songs with him and Jay Z where he
Just
holds his
saying,
own.
in this day and time, you know, does he still got it? I don't know if he got it.
But who else you think
Nigga,
they
what
could
are you
put on
talking
God did? That's what I'm saying, like,
I just want my nigga to rap.
You make it
Basically,
sound like God did was like, man, I don't even know Drake could have got on there. He ain't got it. Like,
There was some Supreme bars on there though.
it was.
I'm like, it's like 20 other people you could have called.
What did Wayne say? Wayne said,
I ain't break it down like that. I did listen to like you know you give me Lil Wayne and Jay Z on the track, Rick Ross, I'm good.
well, Rick Ross said, I can buy a bank so I know my money's safe. I thought that was clever. Like that one. Wayne said, but I'm cultivating everybody replicate me, nigga. Face tats, dreadlocks, face facts, dreadlocks, face tats. I'm the apex. I'm like, he birthed this whole everything. Thought it was good.
Okay.
Thought it was really
Yeah,
good.
like I mean, you already know where Wayne sit with me though, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
yeah.
that might be your goat.
That's my like Kobe.
Wait,
For
would
rap.
you Tupac or Lil Wayne?
I think Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time.
That's like Like you said, just like Kobe, like Jordan.
Yeah, but
and Kobe.
he's like my Kobe though.
Yeah.
Like he's my favorite rapper to listen to.
Okay.
Of all time.
Tupac or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Y'all some clowns. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all.
I'm surprised you didn't know the answer before you asked the question.
Because I thought like I know y'all like Jay-Z.
Wait, my answer is not the same though.
No, I know
Wait,
yours.
oh.
I thought him and like Chris. I'm like, I know y'all like Jay-Z, but y'all just like, oh no, he's the best now because Tupac passed. You know,
Well, they didn't like.
we never know what Tupac.
They didn't
could've
like
been.
Tupac when he was alive. Like
Chris
that,
didn't.
though.
He was East Coast.
Don't say that. I did like Tupac.
He wanted to be a Biggie fan, but he never said like Tupac was trash. He just didn't want to acknowledge it.
Obviously,
'Cause he was
Tupac's
a
not
Biggie
trash.
fan.
I didn't listen to a lot of Tupac, just to be honest. Tupac wasn't trash. I never turned
See,
it on.
and I was the opposite though. Like I didn't listen to like I tell people this all the time. I didn't know the words to Juicy until it was on Jay-Z's album.
I tell people the truth. Like
yeah, that's
Biggie
wild. That's
was
wild.
Yeah,
nowhere
like,
near as good
swear.
as Tupac. They just had to have a rival on the East Coast. But let's be honest, the man's nowhere near as good as Tupac. I'm sorry.
I just think you like I always say, you picked your side and whatever
Yeah.
you wrote with, you wrote.
That was weird back then.
Yeah, but like I didn't know the words to Juicy until it was on Jay-Z's album.
Yeah.
And I can say the
I
same.
still knew his music.
Never listened to the music.
I can say the same about
That's
like Dear Mama
for
or
real.
Tupac songs. I don't know those songs word for word.
Yeah, see, I do.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Yeah.
I couldn't pull them out the air, but if the song was out, I think
I can do Dear Mama right here.
I feel like Dear
Right
Mama
now.
right
Let's go.
now.
Yeah,
come
I
on.
can do that right
Let's go.
now.
Put him on the
Still
spot.
hit.
Put him on the spot. No, I'm just kidding.
I think I can do Dear Mama like
Used to
right
be a
now.
crack pea, mama, but now you a black queen.
You in the middle of the song. What's the first words to the verse?
I gotta hear the music. Turn it up.
Oh,
let me get it going. Let me get it going.
Let me sit here and think about it.
Nah, he said no time to think about it because Keenan said if he had time to think about it or the song got started, he could do it. You know?
Let me think.
He deep in thought.
Dear Mama.
Can you put in some Jeopardy music?
No, I'm gonna play Dear Mama.
I don't know. I cannot start
You
it.
don't get his copyright.
But I know
again.
it though.
I'm not. It's on a
Strike.
different track. Shut up.
I just feel like, yo,
What's the first word? I just need the first word.
I'm looking.
the.
You might be right.
Tupac greatest hits. It's got to be on here.
Is it Tupac's greatest hits if they were all hits?
But even with that, like my favorite, I said this before, my favorite Tupac song wasn't even like one of his big
Well,
songs.
he can't hear that. I just thought about it.
What is
know.
it?
You
You're
are
appreciated.
See, the music started and you got it right because he didn't say that shit.
No, yeah.
I'm talking about once he started rapping though.
When I was young.
When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Yeah, see, I can
Coke
do
talk right there, boy. Talking that
Tupac,
coke talk.
bro.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that with Biggie I can do that now. Like I can do Juicy now, but that was like I said, that's because I heard it so much on that Jay-Z album that I'm like, yeah, I know that verse by heart now. You know,
I gotta confess, although I liked it Rick Ross on God Did, I would like to hear like Nas on there.
Nas on God did.
Nas is on like all of Khaled's albums. So
he is.
So
This
no
is
need
like
to
the
change
first
it.
one
No
that
need
Nas
to
ain't
change it.
on.
That's
Now
true.
that you think, now that I think about it,
Yeah.
this is the first one he's not been on it recently.
You don't have to kick Rick Ross off. I take that back. You can
coulda
shorten up
added-
Jay-Z and then just throw me in there.
no,
Nas.
you can't shorten Jay-Z
Why the hell not?
because the whole verse was great.
And
I don't think you can take any piece off of there.
you literally can take off a fucking.
You can
set.
make the song longer. I mean, it's already a long
Y'all,
song.
y'all
but
be
I
y'all
feel it's
be
a good
acting
song.
crazy, man. y'all be showing out.
I didn't say anything.
I just know
think-
you.
I don't.
If you add
You
Nas in there,
already
I'm not
said
mad
that though.
about
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. You already said that though. You can put Nas on that
no,
song.
that song
and
was
it's
already-
fine.
I
You
think
can
Jay-Z's
put-
still
8
gonna
minutes
do
and
what he's gonna
22
do.
seconds.
But he's saying if you take Rick Ross off and put Nas in there,
yeah.
like,
I
that
said,
song
but
is
then I'm like,
cool.
I'm not. Don't take Ross off because I don't want to act like he's a chump or something. Like,
But
that's why I'm like, just take 2 minutes.
It's a
and- you know what I'm
level.
saying?
It's a certain echelon of people that you can put in that
Yeah,
song.
that's why
and
I
it-
just want to hear it. Like,
it's gonna sound all right.
honestly, if he did like a 24-minute song with just like some top level rappers, I'd be like, turn the shit
So
on.
do the DJ K Slate thing?
Yeah, turn the shit on. Let's hear it.
I wouldn't have been mad at that.
I just, you just do too much.
I
It's
think
kinda
you
like,
still would have got the same thing from Jay-Z.
you start
Because
adding
I think
people
that's
that
fine. Like-
I think Jay-Z heard everything first and then went in there and went ballistic.
So my thing, I don't care what Jay-Z said. I don't think he's trash. I always think he's gonna come up and show. He's gonna come to the show and show out. I don't think he's trash. Like, it's certain artists, I feel like, if you put them all in a room, you're gonna get the best out of them because that's just what they do.
Yeah.
And then it's like certain artists up under them. Like, you can put them in a room with Jay-Z and this and that, and Tekashi 6ix9ine gonna give you some bullshit. He can't help himself.
And those are the rappers that are truly
he
trash.
can't help himself.
Like it's just some rappers like this is what I do. Like if you put Quavo, I think is actually pretty good. I think he might be able to step up to some shit like that. But if you put like Takeoff in the room, he's still gonna give you the same shit he been giving you. Like he's not. You're not be like, oh, Takeoff. I didn't know you had that in you.
Quavo and Offset will give you the best.
I think
chances.
Offset will give you the best verse out of all
Offset
three of them.
will give you the best verse
if you put them in that room.
They have the highest potential.
He's
to
probably
give you
the best
something out there.
rapper out of all three of them.
Yeah, I believe it.
Throw him up.
He just
don't
mumble
Don't throw
a
him up
lot.
on God did because I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But like if you make that
I'll be
thing,
like, if I had seen Offset on God, Khaled, what the fuck are you doing?
I like, dude, it's just some people on here. Like, do you really need him? Like Dan Tolliver, do you need him?
Don Toliver.
Whatever the fuck is
I don't know who that is.
That fit with
Nardo Wick. You was
Don
whispering.
Toliver and Travis Scott kind of fit.
And I didn't think Nardo Wick was trash. He actually had some good shit, but he was like the way you came out whispering your delivery. I didn't like it.
But he's also kind of like, I mean, obviously I don't like him, but he's one of the up and coming people.
Who?
He's had a hit, Nardo Wick.
Oh,
So it's kind of like
take Nardo
Khaled
off and
does
put
that too,
Sleazy
though.
on there. I would have rocked with that.
I didn't think Nardo was
I
bad.
believe
I just thought the delivery
You said
was
what?
bad.
Oh, you thought I got a rep for KC.
No, but he's talking about up and coming rappers.
I know.
yeah. But that's what Khaled does too, though. They have greats on there, and then I have some up and coming rappers.
But if you Khaled, I mean, I know you got them on your CD, but I was still like, hey man, that's great. Can we work on that delivery? You sound like, Jay Kiona, whatever the hell her name is. Like it sound like you whispering on the track, and that's not what we're going for on this track.
I mean, I'm sure he.
And I'm like, action, do it again.
Were you about to say Jenny Aiko?
Whatever the fuck.
I was thinking. I
I didn't know he was talking about.
I'm like,
that's
whatever-
weird that you.
whispers, yo.
That's weird that you picked that out.
What the?
I'm just like, I know it's a woman that whispers, and it doesn't sound cool.
I
I like her.
It's like she's
She
whispering
don't
a lot,
whisper.
She's got no. She don't whisper.
bro.
All right,
Listen to it.
let's move on. Move on.
Oh, we got other stuff to talk about?
When this album comes out, DJ Drama comes out and said he got smoked for DJ Khaled on the Verzuz. Who
I don't think that's
who y'all? I don't think DJ Khaled can win that.
Khaled
DJ
got
Drama.
some big songs. Drama got. I don't really know a bunch of Drama's work.
Me
though.
neither. I'm thinking like, what?
The biggest
Gangsta
thing
Grills
that I
and all
know
that stuff?
Drama did was like Jeezy's mixtapes.
Jeezy's mixtapes, Wayne's mixtapes.
Well, hold on now. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
I mean, but I'm
who-
You
saying-
can get
Yeah,
done with that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I just don't know. Like
you got
Khaled,
with that?
Khaled got work too though.
Well, Khaled got. Well, let me take that back. Khaled has a lot of more bigger
And
artists.
this song's like 15 years old, and they still rocking. All I do is win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. That's
you
one of
know,
the biggest
So-
hits in
so-
history.
Yeah.
So, do you think DJ Drama was out of line?
No, it's a
like-
sport. It's a sport.
Do
bro.
you think he can compete?
It's a sport.
all
I
I-
could
all
be
I do is win.
trash.
Yeah.
I
You could be
trash.
Nardo Wick
Who
and
was
think
the-
you gonna
It
win.
only matters that he thinks he can compete, right?
Yeah.
Do you think? But
Some
Look at
young
this,
dude
it's-
just said he could get in there and whoop Jay. Some young dude just said that. He like, I don't care who it is.
Could whoop who?
Whoop Jay-Z. Some young dude that I think
like
You
in
see
the-
his
I
face?
forgot
Like,
who it was.
who?
Like in the studio?
Jake to the Z?
He like, yo,
Mr. Blueprint?
song for song, I beat the brakes off of.
Mr. Fake
Like
Dreads?
who? Like
Say
You know
it
what I'm
ain't
saying?
so.
It's a
Beyonce
sport though. It's a sport though. Like you never gonna let me go into like if I'm a DJ, I'm a big DJ, and you a big DJ. I'm never gonna say that I can't beat you. I can beat you.
I think Khaled got that.
He might, but
might.
he ain't gonna come out like, nah, he fucking slaughter me, boy.
Of course he's
Woo,
not.
I don't want no smoke. Boy, roll me up.
I mean, like I say, it's a sport. Just like Ja Morant, like I'm better than
Yeah.
LeBron
He said
or whatever
No,
he
he
said.
said I go
Jordan,
and
Jordan,
get
whatever,
buckets.
whoever he said.
Well, hold on now. Because you can say I would hold my own, but he said I would cook Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just if I'm
Some
DJ
shit's a little
Drama,
too far.
if I'm DJ Drama, I'm like, I'll cook Khaled. I'll cook Gangsta or Green Lantern, whoever the fuck else you want to throw in here with me. Throw them out here.
Throw
I'll
in
whip
the
them
fucking
niggas.
Power Rangers.
Let me see where he at. You cook a mirror some aerials?
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, man. That we family, you know. What I'm
Nah, don't try to pull that shit.
saying? We family, you know
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
God, smoke him. He can't even do a 360 route, boy.
Before we do something like that, we gonna do something together, you know.
He a vet though.
Piece of shit they say.
He a vet though. He been doing it a little bit
I'm
longer.
just
We
saying,
all out here trying to
we
feed
feel
our
like a
family,
month
man.
apart.
Get this paper.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have no problem with drama saying that. Fuck it.
All right.
I probably wouldn't, I don't know if that'd be the verses I want to watch.
Man. We say that every week.
A little hip hop history before we get out of here.
Okay.
Well, not history, but birthdays. The Miseducation of Lauren Hill is 24 as of this week.
That's crazy. That making
Still
feel
one
a
of the
little
greatest
old.
albums ever.
24
That making
years
feel a little
old.
old.
The Clipse, Grindin is 20 years old.
I
Now
remember
that
that
make
when
you
it
feel
came
old.
out.
That's
That's
crazy,
crazy.
right?
That
I
was
knew
crazy.
Lauryn Hill was
we
back
was,
there.
We was seniors in high school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was one of those first neck breakers for me. That beat.
It might not have been
We
the
should
first
review
one.
Lauryn
That
Hill's
one was
album.
crazy.
It might not have been the first one.
That
One
one
of the
was crazy.
first. Like,
But it was like
like
we every day in the lunchroom. You know what I'm saying? We banging on the tables.
Leaning
Dude,
back.
how many
Yeah.
freestyles? How many
Yeah.
freestyles was done to that?
Numerous.
And like mixtapes and all that. Like how many
Numerous.
people use that beat? That-
Numerous. It's a classic beat.
yeah.
Classic.
it changed beats a little bit. Like
No, it didn't. What you mean change the scope of music? It was a
production.
game-changing beat.
A game changing in production. One of those first few to change the game of production.
It wasn't even a whole
I
lot
mean, I guess
to
the
that
clips
beat.
in general.
I can agree that
but,
it might have it simplified music a little bit.
I'm about to say it wasn't a whole lot to that beat.
There was
Yeah.
nothing. There was the boom boom.
Yeah.
And then in the hook. Yeah, it was simple.
Yeah.
It was simple. It was trash cans. I think they said.
I thought you was calling that shit.
I thought you was. I was like, this nigga's crazy.
Like the sound effect. Was
You just
trash
gonna
cans,
shit on
something like
somebody's
that.
Yeah.
work?
That was a classic song.
Nah,
Was.
that's pretty legit.
Well,
right
it is.
there.
Yes, it still is. Classic.
And then we had the Spice One clip, but we already talked about that.
Yeah, I seen that. Like I said, I watch a lot of Spice One stuff though. He's
20 years
always
old. 20.
he's always on Vlad talking about like Tupac and that time frame and things like that. So I'm
What
like
do you-
always on there.
What was the biggest song off of? When you hear the Miseducation of Lauren Hill, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Honestly,
That's
Is
what
that
I was gonna
that
say.
thing?
Do
That thing?
Yeah.
honestly, nothing came to my mind. Then y'all start saying stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know that.
And I like what Zion, Song for Zion.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
I remember when Zion was in the draft, Joe Budden played it. It was like, this is the song
Oh,
we gonna play when we draft you.
Do y'all think we just remember that fondly now, but like back then we didn't? It wasn't all that. Like if we listened to it, if we reviewed that next week, will we still be like one of the best albums for a female artist?
I think we would.
Okay.
Like she's on my playlist, so I hear her pretty frequently still.
That's
That
the same
album.
thing with that Jay-Z verse. Like you just saying that because it's new.
I didn't say nothing about the verse, bro. What are you talking
I'm just
about?
saying. I said it's. I mean, I said it's like one
I
of the
feel like
best
you
verses.
mad at me because I didn't get on the swing set with you.
Nah, I'm just saying. I feel like you.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
like,
I just feel like you want to be against it because it's a new verse.
I didn't say nothing against it though, man. I said it was good. I said
yeah.
throw Nas up there.
But then you knocked me for saying it could be one of the best verses
Well,
in
because
history.
you just like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like you heard it like what 5 minutes ago. Best verse in history.
The link is classic. Just to have a verse that wasn't boring, and the
First off,
the
I don't know what
double-
you're talking about. So
the double entendres were good.
Yeah.
That type of stuff was good. But I don't think that was better than his Meek Mill verse.
Well, he has more than one classic verse. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying I don't think it was better than that verse. What's free? I don't think it was better than that verse.
It was definitely better than that verse. Yeah.
lost me.
Does
lost
Jay-Z
me.
have anything classic?
Yeah, he's got a lot of classic shit.
Classic to you?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't think that Jay-Z
I'm
sucks,
trying to
bro?
tell you.
No, I don't think.
I don't
he
think he's
said it
trash.
before.
I don't
Bat
think
him
he
down
sucks
so
or
much.
nothing
I
like
just
that.
wonder.
No, it
sometimes.
was you against me. Your response when I said it was classic, the verse.
Yeah, cause I'm
Just
like,
because
come
it's
on,
a
man.
new
like,
verse.
It wasn't classic. Like now, come on. Like I'll admit, I've heard Jay-Z. I don't even think that was like classic for Jay-Z.
But how many times did you listen to the verse? Once?
I probably listened to that song twice. I mean, he has some good shit in there. I'm not I mean,
Like that's the
I feel
thing
like-
about Jay-Z. Like he'll say stuff like you're not gonna get the first couple plays through. Like it's stuff you got to think about.
I'll
and
listen.
Really,
I'll listen more.
really figure out
I
what
don't
he
think
was
I'm coming
saying.
out with classic on this one. Like, come on. Like, once we start saying classic verse, what are we talking about here? You got a classic song or you don't. I'm never just like this verse on this one song. Fucking classic guy. That's not me.
fucking classic.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like, if you make a song, I'm like classic song through the wire. Play it right now. Fucking classic. If Jay-Z
But did
got a
you say
song
that-
you put on right now, I'm like, Dear Summer, classic.
Did you say that a week after Through the Wire came out? Or you say that a couple years after?
I think
That's
I
off the
thought
first
that
listen.
the first time I listened to that song.
When I heard him say, "I'm doing this shit, my jaw sewn shut," I was like, "Whack him down."
I
For the
heard
guys.
I drink a boost for breakfast. I said, "Oh, that shit's all right here."
He rapping.
And that was because back then everybody was waiting on Kanye to come out because he had been producing this shit.
Scissor.
Yeah, like it's certain songs that I feel that way about though too. Just like Slow Jam. Like I remember I listened to that song on repeat in the Mazda probably for a month. That was the only song I listened to.
But I never go hear a song and be like, "Yo, the song, this verse, classic."
Yeah.
Like even on Eminem on Renegade, I'm like, Eminem, that's a great song. Now, if somebody would have came subpar, I'd be like, man, Eminem was nice on there, but that song ain't all that. But like, you can't be classic. You know, it's either a classic song or it ain't. Ain't no classic verses out here in the world.
So you can't. So somebody can't have a good part of that song, and it just be a bad song because the other two verses
No,
weren't
you
as
can't
good.
do that. No, it's gonna be a good song or it ain't, man.
I mean, it was still a good song. So I feel like a good song, you can still have a classic verse.
Okay, I'll give you that. I just don't go around looking for like just this certain verse to say, oh, this is a classic verse.
Y'all listen to music different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
Every episode.
I feel like y'all think I really hate
That's my thing.
I'm just like,
I agree with that.
Do you listen to music or are you just skimming through it?
Honestly,
Oh my god.
no, because I feel like y'all listen.
You didn't even catch
You
it.
didn't even catch it.
No, but I'm saying like when I listen, like he can be saying some real shit, but if it just sounds like a bad song, I'm like, oh, that's trash. Even though he might be talking some real shit in that verse.
What makes a bad song?
If it just don't sound right.
What can make a bad song but a good verse?
You can have a good verse, but like if the music just don't sound right to my ear, I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. Like a lot of songs, you be like, yo, I gotta listen to that 3 times. He talking this shit. Nas, he's a good rapper, but you hear his songs like, oh, they say he picked bad beats and shit. It just don't sound good to
You
your ear.
believe that? He picked bad beats?
I believe some of this shit don't sound as good as it should, but then some of this shit, I'm like, oh, that shit's great.
You heard that verse.
I ain't know what it was. That's why I looked like, bro. What the hell was that?
My bad.
I just want to
Excuse
say
me.
for the record, I don't hate Jay-Z, man. What the fuck?
I never said you hated Jay-Z.
Y'all both be like, I hate Jay-Z.
That's it. That's all, y'all. Peace and love. We out.
His dread's fake though.